Hey, how's it going, guys? Today we're gonna find out if OP is or is not the asshole. Let's go! Am I the asshole for calling my boyfriend an asshole after he rejected me out loud in front of all of his friends? I, 32 female, have been with my boyfriend, 38 male, for a while. Every summer his friend group does an annual get-together, and I always go even though I'm honestly not close with any of them. This year was the same. We spent like 8 or 9 hours with them, and I made a real effort to get along the whole time. On the drive home, about an hour, and everyone was packed in one car, I had a few drinks in me and I texted him privately. I asked if we could have sex tonight. I did it over text on purpose so it would stay between us and nobody else would know. I thought he would just play along or text back something quiet. Instead, he said no because he did not have any condoms. I texted back that we could just stop at a gas station or a drug mart on the way home and grab some. He kept ignoring that and instead started pushing one of his friends to sleep over at our place that night. Then he actually looked at me and said out loud in the full car, "No, I am not going to bang you tonight. We do not have condoms." And then in the same breath told his friends that he was welcome to stay in our spare room. Jeez. Are y'all both drunk or something? I'm thinking this guy's got some whiskey dick. The whole car went silent because it came out of nowhere. It was so awkward that the friend had to make a joke just to move past it. When we finally got home, I told him I was mad and that we were over. His apology was basically I was just trying to be funny and no one else noticed, but I was right there and I watched everyone go quiet. Then here is the part that got me. After I said we were done and went upstairs, he went back outside, called those same friends and asked them, "Do you guys know why she's mad?" So the private thing I told him, that I was hurt enough to end it, he immediately turned around and shared with the exact same group of people all over again. So I asked him, "Why can't you keep your stupid mouth shut? Am I the asshole or am I just overreacting?" No, he cannot keep his fucking mouth shut. What the hell is this? I'm thinking you guys are both drunk, right? Yeah, rereading it, I didn't see anywhere that your boyfriend was the driver, so he could very much well just be drunk as well, and he just has very low social awareness and he doesn't know that he's being a fucking idiot, right? But at the same time, if you're willing to end it over this, I'm thinking this is like a pattern of behavior, right? It's probably not just this one instance. I mean, me personally, I would also break up with him because you could never tell this guy a secret. Anything, any information, any private matter, you just know he's gonna tell somebody else, so what's the point? So no, you are not the asshole. Definitely not the asshole. Ending things was the right thing to do. You don't air that sort of thing with your mates. It was an hour ride home after that with the same people. I'm fucking mortified and just want to disappear. Yeah, honestly, he just sounds like a pain in the ass, so I wouldn't blame you if you want to move on. Am I the asshole for refusing to give up my parking spot to a neighbor after finding out he lied about needing it? I am 34 female, currently living in a condominium building where they assign parking spots for everyone. My assigned spot is located near the entrance, which is important for me since I have an injured knee from before, and walking or going up the stairs can be quite tough for me at times. Not long ago, about a month ago, a new tenant named Derek, 38 male, moved into the building a couple of doors away from me. After about 2 weeks, Derek knocked at my door and said he wanted to switch places with me because his mother, who stayed temporarily with him, uses a wheelchair and therefore requires this particular spot. I felt sorry for him and switched my place with his. We went to the building manager and did the switching officially. 3 weeks later, I didn't see any elderly women or a wheelchair. I saw his girlfriend parked there on a daily basis, and once I heard Derek explaining to another tenant in the hallway that he actually likes the spot more since it's closer to the elevator and the other guy probably wouldn't even notice anything. I was irritated at the time but ignored it for a while. However, last week my knee really hurt falling down on the ice, and the additional distance to cover was quite painful. I asked Derek if we could swap places back as there did not seem to be any sign of his mother around. He started being defensive and insisted that the deal is a deal and that I would not be questioning his private affairs. What the fuck? Didn't he discuss his private affairs with you, saying that his mother needed the spot for the wheelchair and all this stuff? When I pointed out that I have never seen his mother, he got mad and said that I was accusing him of lying, and yes, I probably did. I asked the building manager to change our places back as it was an unfair deal made upon false information. The manager agreed and changed our spots. Hell yeah. Derek is now saying to others that I backed out of my promise and complicated things, although he was the one lying and doing that in order to gain some advantage. My sister says that I should have left everything as it was because he obviously wanted it more and that I already made my choice, but I do not think so. Am I the asshole for taking my spot back? Oh hey, does your sister know that you fucked up your knee again? Does she know that? Does she know that you have like knee pain and stuff, and the fact that the neighbor lied about his mother being there in a wheelchair when the mother was nowhere to be seen after the deal was made? Does your sister know that?
Then shut up!
You know, I'm so glad that you said that the office manager was able to switch things back, because I thought, you know, it would have been such a hassle to do that, like flip-flopping back and forth. But hey, I mean, you got your spot back, so that's freaking awesome. But yeah, Derek was like for sure lying to you, and it was also confirmed to you too, because you heard him gossiping, you know, in the hallway to somebody else about it. And now he's gonna get pissy because he got caught. But I would just say, you know, fuck him, let him be mad. You are absolutely not the asshole, because reclaiming a parking spot that was stolen from you through malicious fraud is just basic justice. Your contract was nullified the second his wheelchair-bound mother turned out to be a total lie. So take care of your knee and let him cry about it. The manager agreed the swap was based on false info and reversed it. So it's not like I made a unilateral call here. Derek can be annoyed, but the whole thing started with a lie. That's on him, not me. Oh, it's on him for sure. He lied and he got caught. Am I the asshole if I told my neighbor she won't get a penny from me? I, 19 female, live on a cul-de-sac estate where no one gets along. It's very cliquey. Oh, that sucks. You know, growing up watching Ed and Eddie, I always thought it would have been cool to live in a cul-de-sac. Where my house is positioned, I have my drive in front of my gates in which I can park on, and there is a long grass verge. To stop people from constantly digging up the verge and making it into a pool of mud, I have put up wooden stakes with white tips on to preserve the grass and also make the stakes known enough. As I came back home today, one of my neighbors had stormed up to me and demanded money because she herself has reversed into one of the stakes and it has caused significant damage to her back bumper. In which I told her that if she has reversed into it, it's her fault. A bit of backstory, but my entire street has wooden stakes as also to protect the grass verges. I simply obtained permission from the local council, which I was then able to put them up. She then didn't like that answer and said, if you don't pay up, there will be significant damage. I can guarantee that. Sounds like a threat to me. She threatened to call the police for criminal damage and also told me to watch my back, but I stood my ground. Would I be the asshole if I just ignored her and went on with my life? Well, you shouldn't ignore the threats. You should, you know, call the police, and whether or not they're gonna arrest her for this, probably not, because it's just words, but you know, you should document this. Hopefully not for later if she ends up doing anything, but just so you can have that paper trail, you know, with the police. I mean, I don't know how crazy your neighbor is, but the fact that she's already making threats of violence to you, I would, you know, contact the police probably. And it sounds like you did everything by the book. It's not like you just took random stakes and put them in the grass and whatnot as like a trap or something. Like, you told the council ahead of time that you were going to do this to protect the verges, and they gave you the green light. So I don't know what she's upset about. Plus, if there's wooden stakes already like around the entire neighborhood, how did she not know this? I don't know, but to me it kind of sounds like she was trying to get a paycheck. Not the asshole, the stakes are marked clearly, it sounds like. She's just mad she wasn't paying attention and damaged her own car. Stand your ground. Yes, stand your ground, and also contact the police because she did, you know, threaten violence against you. Am I the asshole for showing up my brother's girlfriend by getting him a birthday gift he liked more and not warning her I was getting a big gift? I, 25 female, have a twin brother, 25 male. Growing up, our favorite pastime was building Lego together. Our family couldn't afford it often, so the sets we had were treasured, and we'd always buy bags of loose bricks from charity shops whenever we saw them. It was a major bonding time for us making things together, and my brother claims that those days of playing with Lego is what inspired him to go on and become an architect. It was our birthday on Friday and we had a small thing with family. My boyfriend of 3 years, 27 male, was there, and so was my brother's girlfriend of 2 years, 24 female. During the gift exchange, we left each other's presents to last as we always have and opened our respective gifts. They were very nice and enjoyable, nothing to complain about on either side. When we exchanged gifts, however, it led to some laughs and delight on both sides. I got him the Neuschwanstein Castle Lego set, and he got me the Notre Dame Lego set. He clearly loved his gift and was going on about how excited he was to build it, and how he'd be spending his next day off working on it. He showed a lot more enthusiasm for this than the watch his girlfriend got him, though he clearly liked that too. Since then, his girlfriend has reached out to me insisting I had tried to show her up deliberately by getting him a gift he'd like more, and how she was trying to treat him like an adult with their gift while I was encouraging him to be childish. She also thinks we somehow planned this gift exchange as we both got Lego for each other. I had to tell her no, it was just something we have always enjoyed together and it was just natural we do this. I also told her that I had no intention of showing her up, but if she really wanted to win the day with the gifts, then she should have considered his interest and not worried about what seems appropriate for an adult. She then pivoted to the fact that she is his girlfriend, and I should have warned her I was getting an expensive gift. I pointed out that my brother didn't warn my boyfriend, but she insists that it doesn't matter, that I should have. Was I in the wrong for not warning her and leading her to feel shown up as a result? I have never felt the need to give warning when my brother dated, but maybe I should have? Yo, man, now you hit the nail on the head with that comment. Yeah, I told her I had no intention of showing her up, but if she wanted to win the day with the gifts, she should have considered his interests and not worried about what seems appropriate for an adult. Right there, you solved the case, OP. She's mad and upset because, unlike her, you actually know what makes your brother happy because, surprise, surprise, you guys grew up together, so it would only be natural that you know what your brother likes. I don't like the way she's coming off, like she's jealous or something. Like, you're the sister. Why is she upset? He was still like appreciative of the watch or whatever that the girlfriend gave him. It's not like he, took it off, tossed it aside for the fucking Lego set. Why can't she be happy that her boyfriend is happy? Not the asshole, her gift to you is a pair of huge red flags. Make time for a chat with your brother about what she said, for it is a very controlling way of behaving. Totally agree, especially since they are twins. I have a set of twins. That bond just hits different. This won't be the last time the girlfriend does something like this. Also, I'm in my 40s and I have a stack of to-be-built Lego. She can suck it. Like, what an innocent thing too to be so mad about. It's not like you gave him a car or anything or something more extravagant than a Rolex watch. It's Lego. Like, yeah, it's expensive, sure, but it's nostalgia. It makes him feel youthful. It makes him happy. And again, why can't you just be happy that he's happy? Well, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this episode of Reddit. Am I the Asshole? If you guys enjoyed these stories, leave a like, leave a comment. Also, if you guys want to as well, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But yeah, it's gonna do it from me, and I will see y'all in the next video. Later.